What's up, guys? I'm checking out more Common, and this one is titled A Song for Assata, requested by Versatile Jams on Streamlabs. Big shout out to you. Yo, I thought I did this song because it sounded familiar, but it turns out it was Assata's song by Paris that I did, not this one. So, very interested to hear this one. Obviously, I know who he's talking about, Assata Shakur. But yeah, I haven't heard the song, and that being said, let's check it out.
In the spirit of God, in the spirit of the ancestors, in the spirit of the Black Panthers, in the spirit of Assata.
Wait, before we even hear a verse, oh my, the beat is already going really nice. What, going nice?
In the spirit of God, in the spirit of the ancestors, in the spirit of the Black Panthers.
You can't tell me that's not smooth.
In the spirit of Assata Shakur, we make this movement towards freedom for all those who have been oppressed and all those in the struggle. Yeah, check it. There were lights and sirens, gunshots flying. Cover your eyes as I describe a scene so violent, seemed like a bad dream. She laid in the blood puddle, blood bubbled in her chest. Cold air brushed against open flesh, no room to rest. Pain consumed each breath, shot twice with her hands up. Police questioned, but shot before she answered. One Panther lost his life, the other ran for his. Scandalous stuff.
Is he recounting her story, perhaps? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with her outside of some things, mainly the whole FBI's most wanted list or whatever. That's the only thing I know about her, that she was at the top of that list. But I'm assuming he's recounting her story, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna pull up lyrics. I don't want to misconstrue things. Song for Assata. Here we go. Okay, and we'll go back 10 seconds and play.
Pain consumed each breath, shot twice with her hands up. Police questioned, but shot before she answered. One Panther lost his life, the other ran for his. Scandalous the police were, as they kicked and beat her. Comprehension, she was beyond, trying to hold on to life.
Yeah, this
she
is
thought she
definitely
lived with no arm, that's what it felt like. Got to the hospital, eyes held tight. They moved the room to room, she could tell by the light. Handcuffed tight to the bed, through her skin they bit. With guns to her head, every word she got hit. Who shot the trooper, they asked her. Putting mace in her eyes, threatened to blast her. Her mind raced till things got still. Opened her eyes, realized she's next to her best friend who got killed. She got chills as they told her that's what she would be next. Hurt mixed with anger, survival was a reflex. They lied and denied visits from a lawyer, but she was building as they tried to destroy her. If it wasn't for this German nurse, they would have served the worst. I read this.
Reminds me of her being handcuffed to the bed at the hospital. It kind of reminds me of how they did Billie Holiday, in her final moments. Really messed up.
With anger, survival was a reflex. They lied and denied visits from a lawyer, but she was building as they tried to destroy her. If it wasn't for this German nurse, they would have served the worst. I read the sister's story, knew that it deserved a verse. I wonder what would happen if that would have been me. All of this just so we could be free, so dig it, y'all. When law awakened her, walkie-talkies crackling, not saying where they taking her. Though she kinda knew what made the ride peaceful was the trees and the sky was blue. Arrived to Middlesex prison about 6 in the morning. Uneasy as they pushed her to the second floor in a cell, one cot, no window facing hell. Put in the basement of a prison with all males in the smell of misery, sealess toilets and centipedes. She exercised, paint, and began to read. 2 years in the hole, her soul grew weak. Away from people so long, she forgot how to speak. She discovered freedom is an unspoken sound, and a wall is a wall and can be broken down. Found peace in the Panthers, she went on trial with one of the brothers. She had a child with the foulness, they would defeat her, hoping she'd lose her seed. Held tight, knowing the fight would live through the sea. In need of a doctor, from her stomach she'd bleed. Out of this situation, a girl was received. Separated from her, left to mother the revolution. And lactate to attack hate, cause federal estate was built for a black fate. Her emptiness was filled with beatings and court dates. They fabricated cases, hoping one would stick. And said she robbed places that didn't exist. In the midst of threats on her life and being caged with Aryan whites, through dark halls of hate, she carried the light. I wonder what would happen if that would have been me. All of this just so we could be free. Yeah, I often wonder what would happen if that would have been me. All of this just so we could be free. So dig it, people. I'm thinking of Assata, yeah. Listen to my love, Assata, yes. Your power and pride, so beautiful. May God bless your soul. Yeah. From North Carolina, her grandmother would bring news that she had a dream. Her dreams always meant what they needed them to mean. What made them real was the action in between. She dreamt that Assata was free in their own house in Queens. The fact that they always came true was the theme. Assata had been convicted of a murder she couldn't have done. Medical evidence shown she couldn't have shot the gun. It's time for her to see the sun from the other side. Time for a daughter to be by her mother's side. Time for this beautiful woman to become soft again. Time for her to breathe and not be told how or when. She untangled the chains and escaped the pain. How she broke out of prison I could never explain. And even to this day, they try to get to her, but she's free with political asylum in Cuba. Listen to my love, Assata, yes. We're molded from the same mother side. We share the same love, Assata, yeah. Your power and pride, so beautiful. May God bless your soul. Your power and pride, so beautiful. May God bless your soul.
Freedom. You asking me about freedom? Asking me about freedom? I'll be honest with you. I know a whole lot more about what freedom isn't and about what it is. Because I've never been free. I can only share my vision with you of the future about what freedom is. The way I see it, freedom is the right to grow. It's the right to blossom. Freedom is the right to be yourself, to be who you are, to be who you want to be.
That was heavy. That was really heavy. Sheesh, man. That's got to be like the best hip hop song I've heard all this year. Like that was so heavy. Like I didn't know like her story like that. I just knew, like I said in the beginning, that she was like on the FBI's most wanted list for some time, and the whole Cuba thing as well. I think I knew that as well, but I didn't know she broke out of prison. Or maybe he meant like mentally she broke out of prison or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely way more intrigued, and I feel like I owe it to myself to do a little bit more research on her, maybe watch a documentary or something, because that was super intriguing. And just knowing that she went through all that, like being placed in the men's prison as well, like what? Yeah, that was crazy, man. Holy smokes. See, this is what I love about hip hop, when it can offer you, because I feel like hip hop does this better than any other genre of music, storytelling. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get this level, I feel like, of storytelling in any other form of music, rarely. And if you do, it's definitely not going to be on the same level as hip hop. Like, a good hip hop song with proper storytelling is just something else. You know what I mean? And you only get like so many of them. But yeah, absolutely amazing song, beautiful. Loved the melody of it all, the chorus. It was just a really really perfect song in my opinion. But yeah, song for Assata. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.